Good afternoon. So, whose data is it anyway? The reason why I ask is there was a recent teleconference on data security of EHR, electronic healthcare record systems in the cloud. And one of the things that came up is the whole concept of whose data really is it? If it's on your vendor software as a service site, their SaaS platform, one could argue that it's really their data. Um, And if that's the case, if there were to be a breach of their site, who would have to notify patients? Whose patients are they? Whose data is it? This becomes a really interesting issue when you're talking about the vendor's SaaS offering. From the Argent Stratus perspective, we believe it is your data, and more importantly, we think it is your patient's data that has been entrusted to you. So we are here to say we are responsible for securing the data. We know that if there is a breach, what our responsibility is under our business associate agreement to notify clients, notify you to lock it down. This is why we have auditing and tracking software so that we can determine who is getting into the data, what they're doing, and be able to notify you in the event of unusual activity, or if you want to just review the logs to ensure that employees are not looking at things they're not supposed to. Your EHR software that we would host on the site also has auditing tools built into it, and we make sure those reports are always accessible to you. You're the one who has to license the software. You track the data, you put it in. We simply make sure that no one else gets access to it that you do not authorize. We work on unauthorized access. Inappropriate access is a partnership between you and us, where we are able to tell you if it looks like somebody did something. But really, we're at that stage there to ensure that if you have a concern, we can provide you the data necessary to review everybody and everything that's happened with your patient's health information. So if you are looking at offloading your servers, moving to your vendor's SaaS offering, or even considering a private virtual office, understand and make sure you get documented who is responsible for the data and for the breach if it were to occur. Who is responsible for reporting inappropriate access? How is it tracked and monitored? These are very important questions for your healthcare practice to consider as you move into a cloud environment. Have a great Wednesday. Talk to you soon.